Why do temples use candles instead of neon sticks? We've long grown used to fireless light. But what if every temple had modern LED lamps and people lit a neon stick instead of a candle? It would be convenient, smoke-free, and without wax dripping on the floor. Yet, tradition stubbornly clings to live flames. Let's start from the beginning. The candle was born from open fire. The first lamps were stone or clay bowls filled with animal fat, with moss or plant fiber wicks. Such lamps, found in caves in France and Spain, are over 30,000 years old. They burned slowly, gave steady light, and allowed people to work deep inside caves where they created rock paintings. Interestingly, some cave artists placed lamps to highlight the wall reliefs, creating a sense of three-dimensional imagery, arguably the world's first attempt at light design. Gradually, forms closer to the modern candle emerged. In ancient Egypt, beeswax was used. It was harvested from hives, purified, and molded around a wick. Wax burned evenly, emitted warm light, and produced almost no smoke. These candles were used in temples and religious rituals. Wax also had value for embalming and making seals, and when burned, released an aroma considered sacred, enhancing meditation. The Egyptians believed the scent helped spirits find their way into the temple. In the Roman Empire, candle making became more widespread. Tallow candles, cheaper and more accessible, became common. They were made by repeatedly dipping a wick into melted fat, layer by layer, forming the candle's body. These candles lit homes, streets, and military camps. In medieval Europe, candles became an important part of the economy. Candle-making guilds controlled production and sales. Beeswax candles remained expensive and were a sign of wealth, ordered by cathedrals, monasteries, and wealthy families. Tallow candles were used in everyday life, though they smoked more and smelled stronger. In 14th to 15th century cities, authorities regulated the fat content in candles because it affected the smoke during long church services. In London, there was even a special smoke warden for large churches. In temples, candle requirements were special. Large cathedrals could burn hundreds of candles at once, and mirrored or silver holders dispersed light across domes and altars. In some abbeys, candles were placed in rotating candelabras to illuminate different parts of the church, or hung above stairways, symbolizing the ascent of light. Candles also became tools for measuring time. Monks marked them with divisions. Some designs embedded metal balls or pins in the wax. When melted to a certain level, they would fall and make a sound. This marked the end of a prayer session or a night watch. In some abbeys, candles even synchronized prayers across rooms, creating a temporal rhythm in the dark. A person approaches the candle holder, lights a candle, and places it among others. The flame passes from one candle to the next. This creates a sense of continuity. Each new flame continues the previous one. There's pause, attention, and a physical action that aids focus. In some monasteries, lighting candles on stairs or floors symbolized lifting light toward the domes, illuminating the entire space and creating a sense of wholeness. Now consider another option. Neon light. We've stepped into modernity. Neon was discovered in the late 19th century. By 1910, the first neon lamps appeared in Paris, quickly spreading to New York and London. Signs lit up the streets at night, giving rise to the night glow of megacities, transforming how people saw urban space. Early neon ads promoted watches and perfumes, and these lamps could run for weeks without replacement. In the 1920s US, neon patrols even ensured lamps on streets were functioning properly. Modern technology has taken this further. Today, massive light shows take place in temples and cathedrals. In France and Germany, historic buildings serve as canvases for video projections. Light moves along the architecture, creating depth and transforming space. A candle flame behaves differently. It constantly shifts, flickers, and reacts to the slightest air movement. This microdynamics affects the brain. Watching fire activates the parasympathetic nervous system, lowering stress, slowing heart rate, and deepening breathing. Observing a live flame stimulates alpha waves linked to calmness, focus, and inner balance. This effect has deep roots. Humans have lived alongside fire for thousands of years. It provided light, warmth, and safety. Our brains are wired to recognize this signal. Even today, a flame feels stable and reliable. Living, breathing light creates a psychological connection to space and ritual which no technology, however bright, can replicate. A candle connects history, action, and physiological effect. It helps us pause, feel the moment, and focus inward. The world changes, but this gesture remains. A flame passed from hand to hand continues a millennia-old tradition, creating quiet within and light all around.